Hello everyone, welcome to the allotment again. Lovely sunny June afternoon here, and it's actually World Gin Day today, so what we decided to do was, rather than bring you the regular allotment dram as I normally sit here and talk about a whiskey to everyone, we thought we'd actually make it allotment cocktail today, and actually bring you one of our favourite gin based cocktails, which is the Negroni. So it's a very simple cocktail, very easy to make at home. You just need some very basic ingredients, and these are: you need gin, obviously, World Gin Day, then you need a red vermouth, then you need bitters, and the other things that you'll need is actually some glassware, obviously, to present it in. I've got two there because there's two of us. You need a cocktail shaker, just with a little bit of ice in there as well. And I've also got some other ice just for later on, which very sort of conveniently found this old string box, which makes a very good ice bucket actually. So we've got some ice chunks in there that we bought from home. And the last thing you'll need is an orange, and I'm going to use a potato peeler, and you might wonder why that is, but I'll show you a bit later. You can use a knife or something else as well if you don't have one of those. So the three things that I'm going to use for the gin is going to be the 8 Lands Speyside organic gin, and this is a new product they launched, just over a year ago. They just celebrated their first birthday, and lovely gin made up in the Speyside region of Scotland, obviously very famous for its whiskey as well. For the red vermouth, I'm using Cocchi, which is from Turin, a really sort of fabulous old brand there. You can use, of course, any red vermouth that you have. And also for the bitters, finally, I'm going to be using Campari, which is famous old brands, also from the north of Italy, from Milan. So what we're going to do is, as I say, it's very simple, but the important thing to remember is, whatever measure, I'm going to use the proper measure here, but the important thing is that whatever measure you use the same quantity for the other two ingredients. So I'm going to use the double measure here because I'm making 2 of them, but equally, if you're making just for yourself, then use the single measure. But if you're making it also for a group of people, then just whatever you use for the gin, you use for the other 2. So 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Let's get going. So here, as I say, I've got some ice in the cocktail shaker there. We'll start with the 8 Lands gin. So double measure of that. In we go. Then the Cocchi, the red vermouth. Double measure of that. So we're 2/3 there now. Then the final third is going to be our bitters, the Campari. There we are. So now we're just going to shake this up for a short time. And I'm sure bartenders would disagree with me. They have lots of sort of different times that they would do this, but for me it's really 10 or 15 seconds. That's all you need to shake it. Right, that should be just about enough. So here we are. Here's our two glasses. Just going to get a chunk of ice from here. Excuse the fingers, we're all friends here. So a couple of chunks in there. I'm sure a proper bartender would have some tongs or something like that. We don't have that. And then we just pour it out. Lovely colour, look at that. Fabulous. Right, this is where you need your orange, and in this case I'm using the potato peeler that I bought from home, but as I say, you can use a knife, or I'm sure bartenders will have a nice instrument for this as well, and basically you peel a bit of the peel off here. So we're just going to go round. There we are, so you get a little bit of the peel off like that. Then what we're going to do is just squeeze it so you actually get some of the oil out of the peel as well. And that'll just sort of spritz itself over the top, and then we can even rub it around the edge just so you get that hint of the orange as well, and then in it goes. So then one for the other as well. Little spritz, little wipe around the top, in it goes, and there you are, Gin Negroni for World Gin Day. So thanks for watching everyone. I hope you have a lovely World Gin Day and have a go at this at home. Cheers.